Thank you. Before we go to intermission, we'll just invite any city council members who are here or any candidates for city council if they'd like to introduce themselves and say a few words.
I'll start. So my name's Shannon Conrad Wokajans. I'm running for Ward 1 council representative. And I grew up here in Barberton, and this city is really important to me. I was looking up the census records the other day, and you know, one thing that really stood out to me is that we have a declining population here in Barberton. And you know, I came back because I know if we all leave, what are we really leaving our city with? You know, I went away for college. I gained a lot of experience in a lot of different areas, and I know that I have a lot to contribute. But it's not just about me. It's about bringing the people together. And I'm going to do that. I'm already seeing that, and it's an amazing thing. And I know just one step at a time, we work together. You know, we see that vacant house down the road with the lawn that's overgrown. You go down there and you mow it because you're doing this for your city. Because the city is us, the people. So, thank you.
Hi, my name is Chris Eisen. I'm running for Ward 3 City Council. And walking the ward, actually, campaigning, I've heard a lot of frustrations over the past couple months, couple weeks. One is the retention pond on Robinson that has not been addressed. And if it has been addressed, it's been discarded. One thing I can guarantee as a council member, I'll be tough on the issues. You know, I'll bring it to council's attention, to the mayor's attention, because I don't see a plan for the retention ponds. And I spoke at city council back in July 13th, actually. The only retention pond that was dredged was the foundation fields. You know, it's on record. You can look at the minutes. But I promise to be tough on the issues. My dad, a little bit history. My dad served on the health department here in Barberton for a long time, Dr. Eisen. You know, I grew up watching him serve his community, and I just hope I have the chance to, you know, follow his footsteps and serve my community as well. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Charlie Floor. I'm a candidate for Ward 2 City Council. I'm running because I grew up in Barberton. I've lived here my whole life. Graduated in 1998. Went away to school for a while. Tried to live outside of the city and some other areas. Moved to North Carolina for a while. But my heart was always here in Barberton because there's so much we can do here. It's such a tight-knit community. Everybody knows everybody, and I think that's what we need to do. We all need to be in this together. There's so much contention, you know, in the city about who needs to do what and who's not getting the job done. And I think it's time to put that aside and start working together and talking to each other and start addressing real issues. The only way that we're going to get things done is to help each other and come up with creative solutions. We've had the same people doing the same things over and over for so long. I think it's time that we go a new direction and you know, get some new ideas and kind of revitalize what we have going on. So, you know, that's my plan, and I'm welcome to speak with anybody about that situation.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, we're going to take about... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not a council member, but... Hi, my name is Diana Stevenson. I am the Clerk of Courts that serves the Barberton Municipal Court. We cover all of southern Summit County, basically. We call it the smile of Summit County, from Copley through Greene. And we're housed here in Barberton. Barberton is our host city. As a Clerk of Courts, a lot of people don't know what I do. I'm kind of the hub of the court. Everything comes through my office. Every piece of paper that's filed, I'm responsible for getting it to the judges and processing that. And that includes traffic tickets, any civil filings that are done. And then once that is taken care of, it's my responsibility to distribute any money that's collected through parking tickets, traffic tickets, any fines that are collected. I'm responsible for distributing that to the different agencies in the different cities as required by the revised code. I'm a resident of Barberton. I've lived in Barberton for 25 years now. I love the city. I'm so happy to be able to work in downtown and see the wonderful things that are happening for the city. Does anyone have any questions? No? All right. Thank you.
How much money do we have built up in the fund to build the Justice Center?
We have a little over $1 million in that fund right now. We continue every single case that is filed in the Barberton Municipal Court. $20 is collected and it goes into a special projects fund for a new Justice Center. So we have a little over, I think we're at like 1.2 million the last time I checked. So we're building that fund. We did have a grant last year that we were awarded in order to look into a site study to determine where would be a good site for the court here in Barberton, and a general project, a space issue, and so we have been looking into that issue. So we continue to build that fund. We continue to look towards a new Justice Center for the city. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to go ahead and take 10 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. Not quite yet.
Thank you very much. My name is Joe Steffen, and I'm the current president of the Barberton Board of Education, and I'm up for re-election in November. I live here in Barberton with my wife, and I have 4 wonderful boys. 2 of them have graduated Barberton schools. 2 of them are in Barberton schools right now. And I think the reason that I'm running again, this will be my 3rd term that I'll be going into, is because I'm so proud of what we have accomplished. And we are bringing that pride back to the city. We've worked continuously to go ahead and do things like bring in, with Mayor mentioned Corporate Electric. Corporate Electric's a new business that we brought into town. That business is working with the high school to put a new career tech program out there at that location to assist us in some of our issues that we do have of how do we not take tax dollars and build new classrooms, but find ways that those kids can actually do things in other places. So that's something that we're working on right now. We've also done the efficiency of all the buildings. How wonderful to see that we have a community that we don't have a school building that's less than 25 years old. A school building, or that's older than 25 years old. That's amazing in our community, because the efficiencies are the things that we see all the time. So it's things like that that make me want to continue to run on the board. There are 3 of us that are up for election. My other 2 colleagues who are up, I can tell you that we have a great board right now, and I think that we're moving the district in a positive direction. We have great administrators, we have great teachers, and we've created a program that's called I Am Barberton at the school district. You'll see it rolling out. Some of you who received the calendars, by the way, the calendars are all paid with Title I monies, not district monies. So that money is being used the way that it has to be used. But the I Am Barberton program is what is so amazing. And it fits in with so many of the programs going on right now in town. Because as Shannon even said, we are Barberton. And we have to just continue to remember that. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, anyone else before we take a break? Okay, we're just going to take a 10-minute intermission, help yourself to refreshments, and we'll be back with the Norton mayoral candidates coming up.